Should we do a little lower? Hello, Leslie. Look at you. Right on time. Welcome, everybody. I'm doing it the front camera, so the text is going to be backwards. I was looking for a way if you could, mirror the thing, but I don't think you can. So, hopefully you're not here for reading. But yeah, give it another 2 minutes, and then we'll get started. We're going to be cracking open spoilers. Ray Fillet. Not this Ray Fillet. I'll never open this little beauty. Check out that artwork. But there's going to be a big Ultimates version of Ray Fillet. And if we have time, maybe another one. Because we have a whole wave 6 as well. So hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Turtle Tuesday. Hopefully you're all at your jobs, not working. That's what I like to do when I'm not doing lives. Pretend to work otherwise. But yeah. Okay, drawing in more watch. Here we are. It's 8:15. My watch is, not 8:15, 1:15. My watch is several seconds fast. You ready? You ready for this? Of course, we got the standard Super 7 packaging. A collector box for your collector box. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. We, of course, got the green box because Ray Fillet is a hero. Swipe that away. They tape it. There's really... It's not necessary, Super 7, to tape it so much. Should I lower it just a bit? Hold on. There we go. Ooh, there we go. That's pretty good, right? You can see everything. This freaking bag. I'm such a lunatic, I kind of want to even keep this stupid bag nice. But the tape makes it all but impossible. So we have one of the favorite features, their own little medallion, little Ray face, his teeth, Turtles logo, and then we're doing the slow reveal. Ooh, look at him. Look at him there. That's a good looking figure. He's got a giant, fish buddy there. Damn. I'm excited. I'm fucking excited. He's got the bio on the back. Let's see. The fist fighting fish. You smell something fishy? That's because you just picked up Ray Fillet, the coolest sea creature to ever leap from the deep. Spawned from a marine biologist and a manta ray, Ray Fillet emerged from a toxic sewer pipe only to discover he'd become super strong and super slimy. He's a foot-fighting fish who helps the turtles when they're in deep trouble, underwater that is. Aquatically assisted by fish sticks, Ray Fillet filters out crime from the coral reef. What a bio. What a bio. That is awesome, Unfriendly. You're right. That is. So, here we go. This time I have a proper X-Acto knife. Look at that. Dirty as hell, but a proper knife. Nice clean cut. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And then again, you know the drill. You gotta get a good whiff of that plastic. Yeah, you can tell that you shouldn't be breathing it. Hey, Bon, welcome. You should tell you shouldn't be breathing it when you get a big whiff and it, does something to it. So this is Ray Fillet. So this is Super 7 Ultimates line. Super 7 backwards. what they do is they take the original Playmates figures from the Ninja Turtles from like the 90s to the late 90s, and they go through and they bump them up to a full 7-inch figure, amp up the details, modern articulation. So it's pretty sweet. And yeah, this is the last figure of Wave 5, which was 4 figures. I pre-ordered like a year ago, and they finally shipped them all out. So it's been a crazy week for action figures. I did smell it, Anthony. I can't take too many hits. Like if you do a full breath, it kind of like you realize there's no oxygen in it. Oh God! So there's a bunch of pieces, and I'm gonna cut to something here because this is fucking cool. Oh, what the fuck? It's taped like onto the back. Look at this. That is some heavy duty goddamn rope. Check out that. You don't get that very often, folks. On the anchor, that's real rope. That's wild. That is wild as hell. While we're here, look. Here's the classic weapons rack. Where if I wanted to, again, I have a plastic version of the rope. And it winds all the way around. I never take these out, but when you were a kid, these would be the weapons you got. So that's super cool. They always do that. That back. But yeah, I just had to start with the rope because that is cool. Over there for a moment. But let's check out Ray. Again, not very tied in there. This guy's huge, but there's the twisty tie. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Thank you. Man. This one I might need to cut. I can't reach the tie. Man, this X-Acto knife is putting in work. How is everybody's Tuesday? It's because, see, on this one, and here's where I am going to, like, stab myself. There's, like, it's, like, tied into the little dent, so that's a real, it doesn't, you don't need to put it that securely, you know? There's no need for it. And I don't know why there's some part of me, it protects the newness in my mind if you save even the stupid ties. You know? Not that I ever sell them, but theoretically, see, like, that guy did not need ties. Ooh, he's got a big, thick, I don't know what they call this body, but it's like spongy rubber. His wings. I did eventually get to fishing. So he's huge. If you can see, do I have a tiny head or a big head? I don't know. But he's a big boy. And the articulation, it suffers because of his wings, his manta ray body. So you're not going to be able to do him back, obviously, but forward. All forward, so that's nice. The head, not a lot of, well, actually, there we go. So he can look down, kind of look up, and then he can turn side to side, can turn all the way around if you want, because he's a nut. But look at that sweet, scaly detail on the body there. That is nice. He's got a watch, and he wears it on the right hand. Look at him. Ray's a lefty. Look at that. He's got flipper feet. which don't come off. Those are his feet. Even they did the texture, so he's not going to slip in the tub. Legs, pretty good. He can sit. Do the splits perfectly. The knee bend. Here's one thing I find weird about action figures. Why can't the greatest minds on the planet can't figure out how to make a kneecap, you know? Just go ahead. Don't do a kneecap, even. I dare say just the ball joint would look better than... Every time they have to do some stupid kneecap. Anybody agree with me there? It just looks goofy. I don't know. And of course, he's got a tail. It's not like bendy, it's rigid. But yeah, his wings, you almost feel like there should be like a wire in there, but it's just really thick plastic. So, but this dude, let me drop everything. There's the bar. Okay. You know, sometimes it tells me that some comments were filtered to protect the community's experience. So I don't know what folks are saying. I don't know what you're getting up to on Turtle Tuesday. But we stand him there. Do the wiggle test. This wave has been loose, but so far pretty solid, though I can move his legs easy. But again, it's not loose, it's just they're super easy to articulate. There's no stiffness in the joints, so he's not an old man. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, so you can see it kind of splayed out there, but he stands just fine. So let's look at... He comes with a fully painted buddy who's not taped. Look at him. This is fish sticks, I suppose? And again, I never had the original figure, but apparently a lot of people did not realize... Let me... Oh, fuck me. Don't do that. Hold on, I'm going to turn on the light. Get a better look at him. Maybe. Is that better? Maybe too bright. But look at fish sticks here. He's got TNT and he's ready to blow up. He's a suicide bomber guy. I mean, yikes. I see great looking TMNT figures at Target, but they're the characters I don't know. Yeah, if it's Target, it's probably all like the Toon line. So unless you were really into the cartoon, probably not going to be super interested. That's where I fall into it. Let's see. That better? Okay. I'm not so into the Toon line. I don't own any of them. So, there's fish sticks. He's got also a little starfish buddy. That guy's pretty neat. I don't know if he has a name. I don't think the box says so. Scarfish. Okay, Scarfish. I guess. Little monster there. Yeah, so not necessarily a huge amount of accessories for this guy. Ooh. But he's got an alternate head. This one's not so deep. But let's pop off. So it comes with the closed mouth. Well, not closed mouth, but gritted teeth head. Pops off super easy. There's like a... Ooh. Interesting. There's the ball joint there that moves around. Kind of stiff. Just pop that on there. Oh. There we go. Ooh, that's a much scarier man there. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, and the phone's ringing. That's loud as hell. Annoying. Anyways, look at him. Looks pretty good. He's got his rope. It's kind of morbid for a fish to have like an anchor, I guess. Killing boats. Like a wrestling star. That's dope. I enjoy that a lot. Fish sticks actually does have head articulation. So he's got his fish buddies. The star, well, in his hair. So technically for accessories, he has the anchor. I guess that guy. A properly painted gun. Ooh. Which apparently he made from another manta ray, so he's he's a fish killer. It's kind of dark. That fits in his hand quite nicely. The arm joint, pretty tight. Pretty good. And then he's got 4 hands. Gosh. They put him in there so goddamn tight. What fell? Oh no. His star buddy, no. Not Scarfish. Yeah, they put the hands in there so tight. Come on. Come on, baby. Golly. What an effort. So he's got 2 fists of fury. I'm going to drop them again. Right, pretty good, pretty good. Well, maybe, I don't know about the lighting. What they don't tell you about filming videos is that lighting is everything. So you can kind of see the veins on his hands. That's a cool sculpt detail. I keep the box. Especially boxes like this, where there's a nice display window and they put a lot of work into it, I keep. I don't collect Marvel Legends, but those ones I wouldn't mind throwing away because they're just generic. He has 2 grippy hands, but really he only comes with that, so... And I didn't realize these are trigger finger hands, which is cool. That's very cool. His grippy hands, though, there's really nothing else to grip. Maybe his star friend. And the rope is so thick, though that's still a badass detail. How about you, Circus? Do you throw away boxes? I know a lot of people like pride themselves on throwing away boxes, but I also think of it's good when you want to put the figures away and have some kind of storage to keep them somewhat nice. So I'm a big fan. Yeah, this guy is he's a big behemoth of a manta ray. Do a little fist. Let's see, are his fists easy to pull off? Again, they're going with that new, I guess to Super 7 at least, double ring kind of thingy doodle. Ooh, that's not good. That's tight. And I'll show you what's happening. I don't know if you can see, as I pull on it, you can see, the hand joint starts to come apart. You know? This is the same problem Samurai Leo had. Yeah, that's... So I try to do a little wiggle. The van... It says it's going to come out... It says it for like December. Thank you, Bun. Thank you so much for the roses. Thank you, thank you. You're the best. You freaking rock. It said the van. It's supposed to come out in like December. I finally like paid it all off, and so Anthony's talking about the Super 7 made a version of the Party Wagon, the classic turtle van. Life size. It's like 2 feet long. Oh, yeah. These joints are just so hard to get in there. But yeah, it's like 2 feet long, like a foot high, so it can fit like these type of figures, 7 inches. 505. It was like 550 buckaroos. Gosh, I don't even know if it's in there all the way, frankly. Yeah, and so like the peg itself is tight as hell, but then the wrists are loosed. So they alternate between being super tight joints and like kind of loosey goosey ones. But yeah, you'll want a fist. And so now we have the whole wave, folks. So the whole wave, we can do a little compilation. So we have Ray. We have Krang in his little bubbler walker thing. Which there's also Krang 2, Krang Jr. in his little, I don't know what that is, tripod chair. Put him there. We also have Samurai Leo swooping down from the skies to stab them all. He's got loosey-goosey hips, but stands just fine. And then we have frickin' Leatherhead. So that is just... That's a jam-packed wave, folks. That is bananas. Altogether, it was like $230, I think, with shipping and whatnot, because they're $55 per figure. So that's what you're getting into there. Push that further. Hold on. Like so. Was that where it was? Yeah, overall, super pleased with this wave. It's just... It's a hell of a thing to see your childhood toys blown up and redone. You know, they do, like Anthony knows with He-Man fans, they do like He-Man Origins. And then I think like the Netflix series, they have even more. So it's a wild time for figures. Just check that out. Check that out. I think definitely worth the price. Although, again, I'd recommend, if you're not like me with no patience in life at all, probably wait for sales on Amazon, Entertainment Earth, especially coming up. And ooh, this I really love. I really love the sponginess. I don't know if you can tell how thick that is of his like fin body thing. There's no articulation to it, and there's like the gap, so it's like a cape. But goddamn, that's cool. Would be nice for a little more accessories, but that's just wicked cool. Yeah, I like him. Ray Fillet. Anybody else picking these up? Super 7 Ultimates collectors? Anyone? Anyone? My favorite figure of the line... it's tough. I mean, Ray's got like the depth on his head where you can see into his mouth, He's got that depth there. Leatherhead's freaking huge. Krang, little tiny boy in there. But his expression is just so fun. Samurai Leo, he just has so much going on, and he has so many different swords and like claws and whatnot. Don't even have some of his accessories out. I think I would go Samurai Leo. I think. Yeah. Samurai Leo is really tough to beat. I think anytime you get the costume turtles or the variant turtles, they're just going to knock it out of the park. Oh, gosh. Yeah, you do kind of have to be careful with how you stand in them. Like so. Oh gosh. Yeah, the legs. I don't know. Might have to find a way to like firm them up. Leave them outside in the snow. Again, they stand fine, but they don't necessarily hold all kinds of poses great. Although, he's on one leg there, so you just have to be careful with how you pose. So this is wave 5. Wave 5 here. We have wave 6. Wave 6 is on the premises because they did the damnedest thing. They shipped out 2 full waves. So wave 5 has 4 figures. Wave 6 has 5 figures. So that's 9 figures. Got Last Ronin in, which we already went over. So you know what we're going to do? We got to go for a wave 6 figure. So we're doing it, folks. We're doing it live. Let me put that over there. Leatherhead over there. Krang over there. Oh gosh. Also Krang over there. Right. Ray Fillet, the star of Turtle Tuesday. I should do that actually, huh? A live figure ordering. Next time, I'll tell you what. Next time, I've been waiting for Van Helsing Splinter to go live on AliExpress. So when it happens, no matter the time, I'll go live and we'll order it together. How about that? I don't know how exciting it will be, but we're going to do it. Little totem pole there. But what we're going to do, so Wave 6 I pre-ordered again years ago. They shipped them both out at the same time. So it's a little bonus today. And again, maybe you can throw tomatoes at me. The one we're going to look at is the Mousers 5-pack. This is a little controversial for me, frankly. Because I don't know if they should have done it as its own figure or included these as like an accessory for the rest of the wave. So I'll show you what we're working with. We've got the Mouser here. And yeah, so they're baddies, obviously. Strangely, they're doing weird stuff. These are the old style bags where it's just one piece of tape. I prefer this. Keep it all straight. So the awesome Mouser medallion, and I don't have Baxter Stockman, so I need to fix that. But look at these. Yeah, this again, it was still $55. So you're not getting necessarily a figure, but 5 little figures and some accessories. How do we feel about this, folks? How do we feel? Worth the price? Should they do like one Mouser jammed in with the other figures as like a bonus? I don't know. I mean, it definitely helps you build like your army. Let's check out the bio to help us decide. Robotic rat trap with an appetite for turtles. The Mousers were created by the infamous wickedly winged foot scientist Baxter Stockman. These robotic rat traps patrol city streets and sewers, scanning for edibles with their penetrating search eye. Scanning for edibles in these times. Yikes. Where was I? Their penetrating search eye. Your typical robot mouser has a mindless cavity with the shape of and size of a walnut. Its cast iron stomach, however, makes a garbage dump look appetizing, chock full of turtle pizzas, rodent ravioli, rat cheeseburgers, and moused potatoes. These mousers will devour everything. Anything. Hey, thank you, Bun. Thank you. Halloween. Happy Halloween. Hey, and I don't know how to pronounce your name. Jawan? You're going to have to tell me how badly I'm butchering it, but hey, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Inner City Otaku. But yeah, figure channel. I'm going to take the lame way out. So forgive me, please, but welcome. Yeah, we did go through. Don't worry. I still have Ray Fillet here. We'll have him here. And I'll post a copy of this live on YouTube like I've been doing. But it's the time of the live. We're going to crack open the Mousers from Wave 6. For all you OGs. How you doing today? It's Turtle Tuesday. Though, when you're like me, every day is Turtle Day. So. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that. Thank you for the likes, folks. Okay, we're going to smell it. I'll do the deepest breath I can. These ones aren't so bad. You could breathe a lot. You can feel it in your nose, though. It can't be good. Lead paint, I'm sure. Oh, that is neat. Here we go. Oh, God. That's... Probably don't do that. I should stop doing that. If I come out in the future showing how I got nose cancer, we know why. But look at these. So there's the Mousers, but I noticed this guy. I want to pull this guy out first. Because I think... Is that a little... like baby Splinter? Is that what we're working with here? What do you think, guys? I guess it could be like a squirrel. But he's got like the headband. I don't know. I want to go with a little baby Splinter. Because we also, it comes with also, this is essentially like an accessory pack. Well, a little baby Turtlington. Maybe, hey, thank you for the fire, Bun. You are freaking rocking it. Let me, oh my God. What if, let's see. We block out all the sun. I'm just trying to get a better, give you a better view of this turtly guy. Kind of creepy. There's the one turtle. Yeah, you really are. Gotta slow down, pal. Save that money for figures. Look at that. 2 turtles. That's gotta be Splinter, right? That's Splinter. Why won't it focus? What is this? I'm going with Splinter. You get... God, why... I have to pop the... Hey, Andrea, welcome, welcome! How you doing, Andrea? Yeah, Donnie and Wrath. You get a cool little mutagen canister spilling out. That's dope. You do get get a side, which just popped free. Let me use my terrific foot action. Ooh, interesting. You get like 2 of Raph's like battle damaged size. So I guess we have to bust down Raph here. I have undercover Raph, but we'll have him at the ready because apparently he's in charge. This pack, $55. Hey, Breaking Bad. Yeah, I had my Breaking Bad shirt on the other day. This one's Game of Thrones. Thank you for the likes, Andrea. So let's pull out the Mousers. Yeah, $55 for the Mousers. I ordered the whole wave as one set because at this point I'm just going all out. I'm getting the whole wave. I don't have the earlier waves. I have bits and pieces, so it's really starting through 5 and 6 that I have them all. So we got the Mousers. Yep, I did. I uploaded the live on YouTube though, so you can see, you know, it's like an hour and a half of just pure Breaking Bad shirt, you know. So it comes with the little control for the Mousers. That's neat. And it comes with, ooh, disgusting, a slice of pizza, which is cheese, pepperoni, pickles? No. We're not pickling over here. Okay? So, what do we got here? You have 1, 2, 3 Mousers in mint condition, right? Their jaws open? I think they should. Okay, yeah, the jaws open from the bottom. Here, you got the foot symbol on the head. Nifty, right? Little claw feet for stomping. These twist around. There's no, well, the head twists. Super 7 did do a Baxter. I think it was like wave 2. 1 or 2, very early. I need to get a Baxter. They even did the glow-in-the-dark Baxter. So at this point, it would be irresponsible for me not to get one. So we have 3 of these guys. They're all pristine. I think they're exactly the same. Kind of do like a little Mouser army. Pretty stiff. Ta-da! So you can do him chomping down on a pizza, like they say. And then you get 2 battle-damaged Mousers. Right. Pretty cool. Yeah, they're not exact. They're kind of the same, but you can see like on the legs, here's some more damage. And then here's where the size come into it. And you can see they're kind of like burnt up. So they're meant to be like jabbed through. Trying to get the right angle without bending these, but you can see that's fucking cool, right? Thank you for the likes. Thank you. How's your night going, Andrea? Is it nighttime for everybody? Daytime? For me, it's the afternoon. Just about 2 o'clock. Ooh, okay. Yeah, these are they have the same battle damage, just a little bit of different paint. Just trying to see like the sweet spot of where you jam it in. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Like so. 4 a.m. Good Lord. Are you waking up early or staying up late? You guys are troopers. So we can have here, you can build the little scene of business Raph, you know, just killing stuff on his lunch break. That's pretty sweet. How cool is that? That's wild. I wonder. Get that in there, angle it down, give you a better look. Yeah, and I have, again, I'm using the front-facing camera, so it's probably not as clear. I'm kind of testing it out, how good it looks. But look at him. That's cool as hell. So we got the one. Can we do him killing 2? Let's do... With Raph, you gotta go like the gripped through the fist. That's the coolest. That's the coolest way to hold it. And so he's got one there. One there. He's just taking care of business. Manta Ray walks over, like, ask him if he can help. But Raph's got it taken care of. Oh, wait a minute. He doesn't. The other mouser comes. It's chomping on Manta Ray's fucking ear thing. He's, ooh, getting dicey. Careful, Manta Ray. I don't have any Street Sharks, but he's kind of, he could go on the Street Sharks. He could do a crossover. Right? You know, and here, you know, maybe I don't have Baxter, but, oh, is that Shredder? Is Shredder behind all this? Is he the one? Ooh, his hands, I'm so used to looser hands these days. But does Shredder have the controls? Oh my god. What is that? Oh my god. When it's around your time to go, what will you do with your collection? I'll make sure it all gets buried with me so nobody else can ever see it. No, I mean, I'd probably give it to like my nephews or something, or if I have children, or, you know. I guess whoever in my life is the biggest into TMNT at the time. Yeah, Shredder is ripped, okay? Like, if you're into abs, whew, get a room. He's doing the crunches, man. Yeah, he's definitely ripped as hell. But, you know, here's Splinter to claw his face out. They really do. I'm not, I don't know, I don't go to the gym enough. But I think that's anatomically accurate. I think it's possibly to get that. He's got like the abs, the pecs. Yeah, I mean, they even, you can't really tell because it's, well, hold on. Hold on. Go shirtless. It's Tuesday, right? He's even, like, he's doing his back. Look at the back. Like, that's, I don't know. That's a little much, right? Nobody needs a muscled back like that. It's kind of like a back ussy, you know? If you know what I'm saying. That's, eat a pizza, Shredder. Eat a pizza, you know? Once in a while. But yeah, he's got those. Shredder's in the back just laughing it up with his controller. Yeah, so this pack is super fun, provided you have other figures. Apparently, as Bunny is watching this live, he's just doing crunches to get those Shredder abs. Do crunches give you abs, or is that all diet? It's probably all diet, right? But, you know, one of the other mouses is eating a turtle. That's not good. That's sad. Mousers. And he's gotten the pizza. So that's a super cool set, frankly. I need a better table, or to flip the table. Diet and dehydration. Shredder needs a drink. Yeah. You know, one of the mousers could even go rogue and turn on Shredder. I mean, it's cool. The joints are stiff enough that you can do poses like that, you know? And he's like, bah, God. I don't think I put the head on good enough. It's loose now. That's interesting. But yeah, the Mouser set. $55 worth it. I mean, I don't know. You can do some really cool stuff with Raph, killing them, biting people's heads. Manta Ray's about to do the splits. Yeah, his legs. Like, I'm just trying to illustrate how easy it is to push them. That's been the problem with this wave. They'll hold there, but like any kind of weight, and that's going out, you know. So still love it. Thank you for the likes, Bombastic. Thank you. I don't know. But yeah, it's a really good line, you know. It's literally, you know, how you saw these figures as a child, just always better than what they were. Oh, rope. I still can't get over the... Oh, God. I still can't get over the rope. It's just... It's golden. Get yourself a rope. Fucking cool. Fucking cool. Making a mess here. Yeah, I freaking love it. What a Tuesday. What a Tuesday. So the next figure, I'm gonna go live tomorrow. So we got some options, and you know what bugs me while I'm here with my Shredder? He's got like a paint nipple, you know? I guess I can consider that like a sweet tatty, you know? Is my brightness low? Is that why? Let's see. I'll turn my brightness up so I can see what you guys are seeing. He's got the eyebrows, because the original figure, this head sculpt, like they just painted onto the helmet, and so Super 7 continued that. I wasn't born in the 80s, but I always had a fascination for the OG Playmates line. Yep. They just did a hell of a job. Playmates, they don't put this much effort into it anymore. But their older figures, if we take a look at like Space Raph, they went wild with not only like the stickers and paint, but like the detail on the sculpts, you know? Like they went nuts. And at the time these were like $5. I mean, inflation and all that, but they just went nuts. So, you know, being born at the end of the 80s and into the 90s when it was just Turtle Mania all the time, it was a hell of a time to be alive. And so Playmates has definitely fallen off, though they have a version of their own Last Ronin, which they did like full vintage style. It's like $30. Pretty good. But now, for that level of detail and articulation, you're going either Super 7 or NECA. An original Donnie. I do have some. I kind of put them away to save space. I'll have to get them out. Technically, the only original Donnie I have out for display is this Kung Fu Donnie, which again, not super great paint on this one, though he's got a sweet Donnie tat. But this also shows you just how wild they went with the line. They just started going nuts. This one, I don't know why it doesn't work. It has like a spring action. If you remember from my famous Donnie, Hopper pulled a gun on Donnie video, it swings. Cody, how do these companies get a hold of the licensing? I thought the TMNT line was held by one company. So you have Playmates. Let me show you. And again, I apologize it's flipped, but that says Playmates. This is my Rise raft. Whoop. So Playmates, back in the day when they were first creating the Turtles toy line, it went to Playmates because pretty much nobody else wanted to do it and take a chance on them. So Playmates got the rights, and they're what's called the master license holder. So they have, as far as I understand it, Playmates basically has final say over pretty much everything, and they have the most sway. But TMNT is a ginormo property at this point, billions of dollars. Back in, I think, somewhere the late 90s, early 2000s, Kevin Eastman, the co-creator, he sold his rights to it. And then Donnie needs hair. Sometimes you gotta grow the hair. Hairs on turtles is always great. Eventually, Peter Laird sold his rights. Kind of the late 2000s. And so at this point, Paramount, they sold it to like Nickelodeon, Nickelodeon, Viacom, Paramount these days. So Paramount owns TMNT broadly. And, I mean, back in the day, you could buy TMNT products on freaking everything, right? Shampoo, blankets, cereal, you name it, there was a TMNT version of it. They just licensed the hell out of it. And so they've done that as well with action figures. So even though Playmates is the master license holder, NECA, BST, AXN, Mondo, all kinds of, pretty much any company who wants to, it seems, can build them. And so, yeah, as long as Playmates is cool with it, everyone just goes wild. The interesting, though, I've heard rumors that Playmates is not a fan of what Super 7 is doing of remaking their figures. And so I've heard some rumors that Playmates is trying to make Super 7 stop or do their own designs. So that would be a shame, because I love what they're doing. But yeah, turtles with hair. I freaking love when they give the turtles hair. I hope we get some variants with hair. Was there a TMNT version of Breaking Bad? No, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a crossover. Especially if the show was still on these days, I could totally see it, like chemist Donnie making meth. I mean, probably not, because the whole drug thing, but they did with Stranger Things, and that's where you get their Mirage Raft, right? But yeah, so that's a little bit about how the licensing works. There's the master license, and then everyone else gets their own license, and that's of course Stranger Things. Well, apparently, and again, this is just rumor, but apparently Playmates is saying that Super 7's work on like redoing their original line is like interfering with their ability to like reissue their figures or something. Yeah, they did with Cobra Kai. There's a Street Fighter one. And is that a Cobra Kai avatar? I think so, Bombastic. I haven't seen the show, but I recognize it, pretty sure. But yeah, they'll do a TMNT crossover with basically anyone at this point. The most valuable TMNT action figure I have in terms of rarity, Individual figure is probably one of the monster turtles. Like, I have like Wolfman Leo in box. I have like Dracula Donnie. Probably that. I've never seriously looked up the prices. Sometimes I'll see on eBay, especially if I'm trying to like buy retro figures. These days, the retro figures, even lines that just came out like a year or two ago, like if you've seen like the Batman, there was a Batman TMNT crossover. I did a video on that a bit ago, where there was like an animated movie, there was comics, but they did figures for that. I mean, those ones aren't too bad, but you can usually get those for like 80 for the 2-pack. But at this point, probably the rarer figures that aren't like crazy rare, if they're in box or mint, are about like $100, maybe 160 is pretty average. So I have a few like that. When you get really into the rarity, like the second wave of the TMNT monsters, where it's like Metaluna Mutant Raph or Invisible Man Mikey, those ones can fetch up to like $1,000 or more for good copies that are mint. The rarest figure I have is probably like 160. Yeah, were they the original movie star turtles? I love that line. I have a movie star Raph somewhere. Where they had like the kind of like the rubbery bodies. I think that was so cool. They've done reissues. Playmates will do reissues very often. Um, so you can get those. With TMNT, so obviously as a kid, the original line I was big into, and then it kind of petered off. TMNT Mania, Turtle Mania, kind of died. Kind of starting in like the late '90s, the end of or the beginning of the 2000s. Um, and that was also kind of time when I just wasn't collecting action figures as I got into like my teen years or whatnot. Um, Still liked them, but primarily like a money thing, and my money went to like other things like games or stuff. So from the 2003, I don't really have a bunch. The movie line, I did have the 4 2007 movie Turtles, but at some point I let one of my nephews open them and take them and have them. So basically, from the 2000s era, the only figure I have. Ooh, this is kind of stiff. Is. Dun 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 dun. And this video of transforming this turtle is like my most successful ever. It's like up to 1 million. People really resonate with this. But this is technically the only 2000. This is the 2000 series turtle I have. I'd like to get more. I should just bite the bullet and do it, And the flaps, of course. This is a live. Oh, fuck. I don't like the flaps at all. I know I'm gonna fucking break them. They're so stiff. The fuck. Not cool, Playmates. Not cool with the flaps. But this here. Basically the only 2000s era classic, that I have. This 2003 mutating Leo that I honestly don't know where I got it from. I assume one of my nephews left it over here or something, but I think these figures are pretty good. They're kind of more realistic in how chunky a mutated turtle would be, I think. So super cool. Yeah. What about you, Bombastic? Do you collect a lot? The ironic thing about collecting too is, seemingly at some point toys were made for kids. Welcome back, Andrea. Welcome back. But seemingly toys were made for kids, but now I don't know what kids these days get action figures. to this degree. Obviously they do to a point, but I think primarily action figures now, the main audience is adults. So you really have to put a lot of money into it, sadly, because not a lot of the good action figures are very cheap these days. You're almost always looking at like $20 to $30. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you for the likes. Really appreciate it, folks. These are super cool. I love them. Cool enough for a pack on their own? I don't know, but I think I got to get a Baxter now. The lucky thing is, especially the earlier waves of Super 7, almost all of them, if you pay attention to like Amazon and stuff, you can find pretty good deals. So, shouldn't be too hard for me to get a Baxter. They had Splinter, like the other day I didn't buy it, but they had Splinter. One of the websites had him for like $20 plus shipping, essentially. 13's a good age. It's funny, sometimes people have left me comments, because I did the one video about like, for 30 years I didn't know how to mutate this guy, and people were like, you've been playing him with him for 30 years, and it's like, yeah. One thing you'll find as you become an adult is life is just the same shit. That's all that changes. So you're still into the same stuff you like. So whatever you love to do, as long as it's not hurting anybody, fucking do it and enjoy yourself. So you can look forward to many, many more decades of collecting. The only thing that sucks, you know, until you have like a full-time job and all that crap, it's really hard to like get the money. So I realize I'm super blessed to have all this stuff as an adult. That's why I like to share it too. I can't get over this rubbery thick. I wish you could feel it. It's like, it's good. But yeah, it's fun to be able to get them all, and that's why I've decided to get full waves. Just because you might as well go for it. Little flex. But yeah, just embrace it. And I think, you know, with like the stop motion and stuff, there's so much cool stuff. Super talented, you know? So when you're enjoying it and you're doing really good stuff with it, fucking go for it. And then, you know, all this stuff translates all kinds of places. Thanks, Fun Rocket. Yeah, this guy's cool. Probably shouldn't do that. I'm gonna like bust his ears. His ears aren't super stiff. But he could also, you know, look, we could do this. How are you doing today, Rocket? Fun Rocket. Did I drop one? Oh no, Raph is currently fighting one. Hey, Big D. Yeah, look at Ray. He's getting mangled here. On a lunch break. Ray Fillet. You know, here you can do, he'll go with the ear. You know. Look at that. He's just awash in all the mousers. But he's having a good time. He's having fun with it. Super cool figure. Super cool. Walter White. I need a Walter White action figure, huh? That's cool as hell. Put him there, front and center. Yeah, I mean, going live is fun. You just need to get 1,000. It's a pretty big, it's a big climb. I had my account for a long time, just posting random stuff, which I kind of miss. But as soon as I started focusing on like TMNT, how long have I been collecting? I mean, technically since I was a kid, so like 30 years. As an adult, like I started hardcore collecting again about a year ago. He's kind of bent. Why is he bent down? Thank you. Thank you. Staying in touch with your hobbies is the fountain of youth. That's how you keep it, folks. I need me a good articulated Phineas and Ferb figures. That would be cool. That would be cool. I mean, we're getting to the point now, though. Again, it's also expensive, but with 3D printing, you can basically make your own figures at this point. Well, there's one guy I follow. He does custom figures by like melting plastic with like a soldering heat tool element thing. Hey, plastic. Welcome, welcome. I choose to think this is a mini Splinter. Because he knows karate already, you know? I like to imagine that. Yeah, I unboxed Ray Fillet. And then I also did, because I've got Wave 6 of the Ultimates line. And I decided to crack out the Mouser 5-pack. Which is pretty dope. Yeah, we got a turtle celebrity here, folks. I think Ray is super great. You can say a lot about like the value of these figures. I know a lot of people don't necessarily think $55 is a good price. Which, if you compare it to like NECA, where they're at like 40 and more detailed, that's a hard argument. But Ray Fillet, like I'll show you. You got him, you got his gun. He doesn't have a lot of accessories. He has his gun. He has his little star buddy. He's got the alternate head. He's got his little bomber buddy ready to blow up multiple sticks of dynamite, which is bonkers. But he's also got an actual gold rope, which is insane. Insane. They have no business throwing in like a real rope, but it's just so freaking cool. Yeah, I'm not even sure if this rope turtles, frankly. Does it turtle? I do love that series. That series is freaking awesome. If you're here, follow Plastic Flashback. They do some awesome, awesome stuff. The Does It Turtle series, genius. Genius. Yeah, I love it. I love that. That series is so fun, and it never occurred to me, but it makes so much sense doing the mini brands. I always thought it would be cool. I like when they do like the mini figures and there's like a mini box. I think that's so cool. So yeah, love your vids, Plastic. Everybody follow them. Super great. The Ray, I would definitely think it's worth it. And I don't know if many reviews have covered this. I haven't really watched a ton. His back manta ray body is like a thick plastic. There's no articulation in it, but there's like a lot of give. Yeah. Yeah, with making videos, it's kind of hard. It takes, strangely, a hell of a lot more effort than you think. I'm sure Plastic could attest to that. You'd be surprised how long like even like a 15-second video can take. You know, I mean, obviously you can film some. You film it 15 seconds and you're done. But the ones that like have like ideas and planning in there, it just takes a lot. And then as soon as you get into like editing and whatnot, and then if you're like combining different clips. One thing I didn't realize, but his underwear is like a soft plastic. Huh. Kind of some cool, sneaky details. It doesn't need to be a soft plastic, but it is. So it feels like you're really touching a Manta Ray Man's underwear. I guess they're shorts. But you know, we know. We know what's going on. Yeah, the figure is, again, not super stiff. He can stand on one leg, so they're not bad. You know, it stands fine. So when people say like, and again, experiences are going to vary, but when people say this wave is like wobbly and loose, in my experience, it hasn't been the case because it's sturdy. It's just any bit of weight and that joint's not holding. So you have to pick your pose and go with it. The color change would be cool. That would be super neat. The original figure, when you got it wet or like different temperature water, I think it changed. The color of his suit changed. This one's just regular paint. Yeah. I mean, Super 7, excuse me, they say the glow-in-the-dark paint cost them a ton. So I'm sure if it was color change paint, they would cost a ton. So I think this one definitely worth $55, I think. Just a ton of stuff you can do. Your girlfriend is a lucky woman. Not my girlfriend. I'm single. I don't know if I had one, I don't know if she would be lucky. She would certainly have a lot of toys to borrow. Not to have, they're mine. Claw them out of my cold dead hands. But she'd... Oh, God. Do you ever just say shit and you just realize how ridiculous it is? But he's got the hip joint. Yeah, I'm super pleased with this figure. I'm pleased with the whole line. And I can't tell you how fucking excited I am to open up the rest. You know. Yeah, everybody follow plastic. You will not regret it. Your house is flooded, and if had to take 3 figures with you, which one would they be? I'd probably die in the flood trying to take more than 3 figures, because, like, you know, probably one of the last Ronin figures, my pizza tossin' figures. I'd take 3 figure series, right? So I'd take the Universal Monsters, the current ones, the original Pizza Tossin' Turtles, and probably some Super 7 ones. But I would die. I would drown in the flood with a bunch of action figures. And we were talking earlier, they would bury me with all of them. Yeah, so here's the Mausers. Which you get 3, this 5-pack. Pretty cool. I mean, when you have them like this, it's enough plastic for 1 figure, almost. And you get little turtle buddies. 2 of them. Little Splinter. Doing his karate hands. So, hey. Hey. I think it's good. Yeah. Pretty solid set, I think. Oh, Raph. I forgot Raph has the sai. It also comes with the battle damage size. It would have been nice if there was like a, nunchucks, a sword, I don't know why they only did Raph. We've got a lot of Raph lately. But, why not? Yeah, burned up size. Thank you, Plastic. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Keep up your great videos, too. I'm pretty much always seeing your videos, always liking them, so awesome stuff. I should probably head out myself, folks. Because when you're a man-child, which I think is fucking awesome to be, you gotta work. You gotta work, bitch. Yeah, go follow Plastic, everybody, if you're not. Also, like, Jawan, his channel, fucking cool. I love his videos. Bunny, follow you. Everybody follow everyone, you know? Everyone make more videos, too. Making videos, it's fun. And it gets, the more you make, the more you find your style. And then you'll start making some really cool shit, too. How do I fit the turtle in there? That's not right. Okay. Goes like that. Yeah, as I'm wrapping up, I think I'll just... Because what I do, I'll give you my tawdry little secret. I'm sure you've seen like my quick unboxing videos. Yeah, make that video, man. Make it. Don't hold on to those ideas. Just fucking go for it. But what I do, I put them back, and then when I film my quick look videos, I go through and open them again. So when you see my unboxings on TikTok, that's actually the second unboxing. So you were here for the real unboxing. I can't put that back in there. So it's always kind of a mystery to figure out. I try to put them back as authentically as possible. Thanks for the likes, Andrea. Yeah. Oh, you know what I did? Fucking hell. I just knocked over Donnie. I swear, half of my lives are just me knocking over figures, right? I put it in the wrong thing. This slot is the controller. That's why it didn't fit so good. Golly. Ha. Beautiful. That's the Mouser 5-pack. Right? Yeah, so you said it's like 5 a.m., Bunny? Y'all are crazy. I wake up at 5 a.m., but... So if I stayed up till 5 a.m., I would die. Let's do this. And this, yeah, this is why I save the boxes. Ow. Sharp. Because when you're not using them, especially like this, you can display it like this, and it's just fucking cool. Because they went to all this trouble to like do the art, the cool bricks. And this is, again, where if you're an artist, you can do this shit as your job, you know? People design these things, you know? So whatever you're into, fucking embrace it and go for it. Because you could be the person that makes it. Oh, I'm so dumb. I was looking for this outer box and I couldn't find it. Slip that on there. But yeah, graphic design. Like, that would be a sweet tattoo. Someday, Andrea's gonna tattoo one of these for me. You know? It's gonna happen. Matter of time. Oh, God. My box here. Mad Hatter Reviews. He's kind of like, he's kind of got like a New Yorker accent, kind of. Jersey, something in there. Is that who you're talking about? I love his stuff. If that's, yeah, he's awesome. I mean, I don't know him. I think we're in the same Facebook group. There's a Facebook group, TMNT Party Wagon. I'm in that. If you're in that group, you might have seen me. Thank you for the likes. You're amazing, Andrea. I know how hard the likes are to keep tapping that button, so I really appreciate it. But yeah, Mad Hatter, I love his stuff. His stuff is super fun. And something, I want to do, that's kind of why I do the lives, frankly. Because in terms of making content, as they say, it's just, it takes longer than you think, so. But yeah, so we'll put him away. Yeah, now I really should go. Yeah, I am on Reddit. Yeah, sometimes I post my stuff on Reddit. I don't like to necessarily spam my stuff everywhere, because it's fun to just enjoy things with folks and not always be in promotion mode, like, hey, you should watch my videos. So I kind of like to just post my stuff on TikTok to some friends maybe, and put it out there and let people know, and then just kind of let it organically filter out. I'm sure it would be better if I did spam my videos out more, but I think in my mind, I think it's funner if I just let people discover them. But sometimes I'll post pictures and stuff. Like, here's the figure I got. Usually I try to strip away the TikTok stuff and just give a straight figure video when I do that. I've done that a few times. Because again, I don't know. Not that I think it's a problem or I look down on anybody, but just personally, I just don't want to be the guy necessarily that's like, hey, check out my review. So I just trust that I'll grow from it. But yeah, thank you for joining, everybody. I hope you have a lovely Tuesday, a lovely Wednesday, if that's who you are or where you're at. I love you all. I hope you have great days. Take care of yourself. Stay safe, happy, and healthy. And I'll see you later. Bye. It's basically winter here. Bye.